Alright, in this video, we're going to expand on the macro we did last time on selecting objects or getting collections. So go ahead and open up the macro get stuff. So edit that. So here we're just getting all the elements in the model that are filtered by fabrication parts, the class, and then we're narrowing that down to fabrication ductwork. We're casting that to a fabrication part just to make sure that we can access the properties of fabrication parts. Now what I'm going to do after the cast, I'm going to put a where statement in there. So where, I'm going to use Q, and this Q could be whatever. I use Q because it makes sense to me for a query. You could use X, Y, Z, it doesn't matter. It's just an inline function variable. So don't worry about that if you don't understand what it's doing. It's just saying, hey, we're the element, and then you set the element ID. So here, if I wanted to maybe get the q.service name dot contains, and then I could put exhaust. Right. And so we'll close that out. I'm gonna hit F8 to build this. Built successfully, and let's go ahead and run this now, and now it should only get ductwork that is on the exhaust service. So you can see how you can expand that quite a bit. Also, we'll make one more edit just for a quick example here, and I'll post this code as well so that you can copy and paste it as a template and start playing with it. But if you wanted to add an additional parameter to this, you could use 2 ampersands, which is like an and. So I'm going to say where the service name contains exhaust and q.item custom ID equals. Now I don't use equals alone because equals is an assignment operator. Equals is a comparison operator. The difference being, if I set this to equals, it's going to try to set the custom ID or the CID value to whatever I put behind it. If I put equals, it's not going to try to assign the custom ID. It's going to compare it and see if it's the same. So if the CID equals 2. So what I'm doing here is I want to find all, again, elements that are fabrication parts, that are ductwork, and then if the service name contains exhaust and the custom ID or the CID is 2, which is a transition, then I want it to select. So hit F8 or go to build solution. It should build fine, I hope. We'll go to MC, get stuff, and now it only picked up exhaust transitions. So that one you could play with for a while. There are a lot of really cool things that you could do with a macro like that. You could build up a little library of just selections that you use all the time. A good example of one of the things that I use it for is writing out MAJs. I'll use a filter to select different types of duct, like coil duct versus plasma cut duct, line duct versus unlined duct, and so I've got all these different selections. That way I don't have to manually select it or sort it out in the shop when after I've cammed it out. So good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Go to my contact page and reach out.